If sleep is feeling a little chaotic right now and you want to know how to get yourself back on track, ready for the fall and ready for what back to school will look like, then I want you to stick around because we're going to talk about all of that right now. I'm going to guide you through these steps on how to best prepare yourself with sleep to be able to be rested in the fall and the transition not to be such a hard one. Already, we're going to be sad because everybody loves the summertime and we've had a great summer and no one wants winter to come, although the fall has its good points as well. So what I want to talk to you is these 5 steps that I've outlined in my blog, and I'm going to go through them with you. So the first one is you got to plan it to win it, my friends. Get together with your family. Talk about what the expectations are for the fall, work schedules and school schedules if there are going to be, or work from home schedules and online schooling schedules, all of that. Talk about what you expect. And what I always say is, imagine your dream situation. What do you want it to look like? Because you can make that happen. And so communicating that with your partner is very important. But not only that, is if you have children that understand, communicating that with your toddlers and preschoolers and children, what to expect, because they also thrive on communication as well. So that's my first tip, is get together, talk about what you want it to look like, go through your perfect day in the fall. It's not always going to be perfect, but it's good to plan it and understand what the expectations are. Now, the second thing that is going to help you out a lot is to manage those stressors. Right now, I'm a parent, and I'm sure all of you can relate. We're all going through some stress and emotional times. It is a lot up in the air. We don't know what the fall is going to look like, and that brings on a lot of anxiety. And I don't blame you for that, and I have it as well. But here's the thing, is anxiety is not good for sleep. It actually creates the opposite of sleep. Our bodies cannot rest when we are anxious. And that is also transferred to our children. When we are anxious, you better believe that your child is going to feel it. And if we can't sleep while we're anxious, they will not be able to sleep while they're anxious. So try to manage the anxiety and the stress to times when you're not with them, or to try to think of what the positives are going to be for the fall. And try to manage that as much as possible, because anxiety and stress are the biggest culprits to sleep. And that's why we've had so many sleep problems during COVID, is because that does not allow you to sleep. And so just understanding that affects sleep is huge. So you want to make sure that we're not bringing that, especially before bedtime, especially at night, because that is a lot on the mind, and it will deter sleep. So the third tip that I want to leave you with is make sure that if you want a certain bedtime or wake up time, if you feel like right now your baby is, or your toddler is going to sleep too late and you want to bring that back, then you can start right now. You can start adjusting bedtime by 10-15 minutes every few days. Bring it up and do that gradually so it doesn't become like a huge thing. And by the time that you get to your ideal bedtime, you have slowly been gradually working towards it. So start by 10 minutes earlier tonight. In the next 3 days, bring that a little bit earlier and earlier until you hit your ideal bedtime. And make sure that those rooms are dark, because it'll help create that melatonin as well. The other thing is, in the mornings, you want to wake your baby up at the exact same time. So whether you're working on helping them wake up later, so extending wake up times, or you're going to be starting to waking them up earlier so that they can get used to school wake up times, then you want to start adjusting your schedule accordingly by 10-15 minutes. Again, You're just slowly moving your sleep cycles, and adjusting your biological clock is not easy, and it takes some time. So this is a great time to start slowly adjusting it by 10-15 minutes at a time. The other thing I would say is be consistent with your bedtime routine. I put up a poll in my stories, and a lot of people were actually pretty consistent with bedtime routine, even during the summer, which is amazing, which is so good. So continue with that. If you have a relaxing bedtime routine, make sure that the lights are dimmed before bedtime, and that you're creating a very relaxing environment for sleep. Nobody can sleep right from just, we don't just come out and come in from exercising and go straight to bed, right? We need some downtime. We need some relaxing time. We need some dim lighting. We need to get our bodies prepared and cued for sleep. And that's the exact same thing that's going to help your baby as well. They need that, and they thrive off of that. So keep your bedtime routine nice and relaxing. And then the last thing that I would say is, if you are having trouble with sleep, work on it. Fix it now. Get it done. And because it's not going to help you in the fall, it's just going to be a little bit more stressful. So if you are struggling with sleep, if your baby is not sleeping independently and you are rocking or feeding or bouncing and you want to move away from that, then this is a time to start moving away from that. And this is the time to just get yourself sorted out so that you can enjoy some really great sleep in the fall, and that's one less worry for you. And so, if you need help with that, I provide plans and support to do that, and I give you exactly what to do. So you can reach out to me, send me a DM. But those are my 5 tips to get prepared for the back to school season. And I know that you are all worried about sleep and wanting more of it, of course. So this is going to help get you there. So I hope this was helpful information, and that you're able to, even if you implement one of these, anything is good. Anything moving forward is good. So implement one, and keep in mind that, this is a great time to start putting together plans and setting yourself up for success. It's your peace of mind. It's your rest, and it's your baby's rest, and that's going to help them grow, be healthy, learn, and be prepared for what's to come. So I give you permission now to go back to your summer activities and stop thinking about the fall. But I hope this was helpful. Please reach out to me if you have any questions, and send me some feedback in the comments on what you think of these videos. Are they helpful to you, and what you want to learn about more? If there's anything that is, something that you want to learn about, or value that you need, information that you need, reach out. We'll talk to you later. Bye.